I just got a message from my client asking if I'm gonna send her a 3D render for the project we were working on. And honestly, I was not going to be doing that because that was a back design project and the initial scope of work only included the design concept in sketches and the technical drawings, and no 3D modeling included because the client was tight on the budget, and we decided to just present everything that is needed for production. And then once the product will be manufactured, she will hire a photographer who will take high quality pictures and she's gonna use them instead of renders. But because she was asking for the renders and not exactly the 3D model, I thought like, okay, actually I can use AI to produce those renders in a very short amount of time. So let's see how it goes. So this is not sponsored, but I'm using Viscom for this render. So I started with uploading my line sketch there, and I wrote the prompt saying that I needed a nylon black bag with silver hardware and it should be a solid shape. So let's see what it gives us. Well, this is not exactly what I was hoping for. Looks like it didn't get me right. So let's maybe add the word matte to the prompt, changing nothing in the sketch, and see if it will help. Yeah, this is much better. This is the look, which is pretty close to what I was hoping for. Obviously, the hardware looks pretty weird, not like hardware at all, but that's fine. We can change it later, either regenerating the image or using Photoshop. But overall it's good because I was looking for the overall look and it gave me it. So I've just finished my online mentoring session with a design student, and my friend just asked me to go out, so we're gonna go for a walk, and possibly we will stop along the way to do some plein air sketching. We'll see if we find something interesting or not. So yeah, it's definitely time to take a break from work. Hey guys, so as you know, I studied industrial design at university, and that's why I have some design friends right now here, and two of them are currently unemployed and they're looking for a new job. So the last time we talked about how the process is going for them, they mentioned something unexpected to me. So they said that along the industrial, like a typical industrial design position, right now there are some positions that would require you not only to have an industrial design skill set, but also UX, which is kind of weird because it's a whole different field and you shouldn't probably mix two things up. But after that, I did my own research on that and really found some positions not only locally here in Russia, but also like around Europe, where the requirements of the job would be to have an industrial design background, which means you have to understand ergonomics, manufacturing methods, being able to do 3D models and renders. But at the same time, they would ask you to to run usability tests, do research, and to know all of those methods that UX designers do. Also including designing interfaces, which is, I don't know, it's kind of weird to me. But at that point, I realized like, maybe I should update my portfolio a little bit, and see how things go. So how am I gonna do that? I have a project that I've done in the past, and I just wanted to add an application design into that already existing project. But at the same time, you have to understand that you shouldn't mix everything together in one portfolio. So that is why I've created a separate Behance account where I would be posting stuff like that. So applications for my previous projects or just interfaces design, because I'm also currently studying UX design myself, as you probably know. So yeah. So here is the project, and it's an insect killer. So the goal was to create a product that will be easy to use, and it was decided to move the functionality to the application and keep only one physical button on the device itself. So here's the UX design case study I created. I'm briefly talking about the product, and I added the link to the physical product design project, so they're kind of connected. One thing that I've noticed UX designers do is that they talk about the business goals of their product. And I think if we as industrial designers also add business opportunities when presenting our case studies, it will definitely make the portfolio stand out, because I've never really seen any industrial designers do that. But it actually makes a lot of sense because it shows that you care not only about the product itself, but also about the business side of it. In the end of the week, I went to a fine art exhibition to refresh my mind, which I do pretty often. And that's kind of all for this video. Thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time very soon.